Y'all, we never saw this coming, but it looks like Kash Doll and Za'Darius have ended things for good. Just last week, Kash Doll announced she was done with the man and with the internet too. But sources say the breakup stems from something deeper. Allegedly, Za'Darius had a secret gay lover on the DL, and Kash Doll wasn't staying around for that. She quietly announced the split in a post where she wrote, "At this point in my life, I just need to be single. Za'Darius is a great guy, but we can't see eye to eye, and with all due respect, we decided to part ways. I'm giving the internet a break also, so I'm done with y'all too right now." In addition to that, she retweeted a post about manipulation and toxic behavior, which had everybody side-eyeing Za'Darius. The post read, "Manipulation is when someone blames you for your reaction to their toxic behavior, but doesn't discuss their disrespect that triggered you. So now the big question is, how exactly did Za'Darius manipulate Kash Doll?" Sources claim that aside from his obvious controlling nature, something that played a major role in the breakup, Kash Doll also discovered he was cheating on the side, and allegedly, it wasn't with another woman, but with another man. Before we get into all that, here's a quick backstory on how Kash Doll and Za'Darius even got together. Back then, they looked like a match made in heaven, two lost souls learning to love again. According to Kash Doll, their relationship had been going on for a while before the internet caught wind of it. They kept things low-key until it all blew up when they took a couple's trip to Ghana. Now, according to Kash Doll, she was keeping the relationship a secret the whole time both of them were in Detroit. So, she didn't expect that they would get caught while they were in Africa.
Okay, perfect. I'm like, we're doing good. You know what I'm saying? So we out in Ghana. We really not thinking.
Right.
We'd have been all over in the U.S. and we didn't get. We in Miami. We went over here. We went at the same time. We went a few places and haven't been spotted. So we like, okay, we really not gonna get spotted in Ghana.
But like they say, what's done in the dark is going to come to the light. Whether it's Detroit or Ghana, people are going to talk, and sooner or later, the truth comes out. So how did these two even meet in the first place? According to Kash Doll, sparks started flying when Za'Darius approached her at the club one night. Before that, he had already been shooting his shot by sliding into her DMs. Y'all know it goes down in the DMs. However, Kash Doll admitted she never really paid him any attention until she met him in person at the club. From there, they started talking, hanging out, and the rest, like they say, is history. But baby, this history is turning into one that Kash Doll might wish was long gone and forgotten.
He was trying to for a minute. He was in my DM. I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my friend had just told me, like, yeah, you know, somebody's reaching out trying to, and I'm like, what? Oh, like what? Like, no, like, huh?
Yeah.
You know, because I don't do all that. You know, but I'm back outside. I'm single. I just left. I got back home in Detroit. And so I went outside.
At the moment, both of them have unfollowed each other and permanently cut off all contact or means of communication. Sources say the relationship got toxic fast and started going downhill after some revelations were discovered by Kash Doll. Now, nothing major has been officially confirmed, but the main tea people are sipping is how Za'Darius might have been too controlling over Kash Doll's looks and a few other things. According to Kash Doll, in her interview with The Shade Room, where she was rocking an all-natural look like a true black queen, she mentioned that her man preferred her without makeup. On one hand, Kash Doll said she was comfortable with it and embraced her natural beauty unapologetically. But on the other hand, her statement sparked concern. There's a big difference between saying, "He prefers me without makeup," and "He doesn't want me to wear makeup." One is a suggestion, the other is a directive. Now, we all have preferences, and sharing them isn't inherently controlling. But when someone tells you not to do something that's core to who you are, that crosses into control, especially when it comes to a woman's appearance. Too often, we're told how to wear our hair, how to dress, how to exist, and in response, we shapeshift into what a man prefers, thinking it'll make us more lovable. But in the process, it's easy to lose ourselves and the most important love of all, self-love. Another issue, if Za'Darius was giving these strong opinions unprovoked, that can be damaging. Sure, it's normal to ask your partner's opinion on hair, makeup, or clothing, but when they push their views on you without being asked, it can create self-consciousness and hurt your self-esteem. And as if that wasn't enough, cheating rumors also began swirling after pictures and screenshots of Za'Darius with another woman at a hotel started resurfacing. The leaked texts allegedly showed him telling the woman to book a hotel room and change her flight so they could hook up. Za'Darius quickly denied it, saying the photos and messages were from the year before he got into a relationship with Kash Doll. He posted, "Uploading something from last year to try and break us up is crazy. Our Keisha night isn't going anywhere, so y'all need to stop trying." Now, using Kash Doll's government name like that was wild, and dare I say, almost romantic, but newsflash, Miss Arkisha Knight is gone for good, and according to reports, some people are very happy about the split. One person in particular is Kash Doll's baby daddy, Tracy T. At first, he kept quiet when Kash Doll announced the breakup, but later, after she made a cryptic post, he went off talking about how he was going to take custody of his kids. See, Kash Doll uploaded a tweet saying, "I love my man," and fans weren't sure who she was talking about. Some believed it was a new man, while others thought she was talking about Za'Darius fixing his mistakes. One commenter said, "This is so Pisces coded, could be the one she broke up with, could be a new man." Another added, "She deleted all the tweets, but clearly he fixed whatever he had wronged." Either way, the Kash Doll and Za'Darius saga is turning into a full-blown emotional roller coaster. And Tracy T, he's been going off on Kash Doll ever since.
And I don't know, she probably her friend. So my son finna be with me, he moving with me. Ain't finna be goddamn, I know that nigga be, ain't my son finna be knowing nigga, man. That ain't his daddy, finna be right here, daddy, you feel me? He moving with Tracy. Just desperate, man, you feel me? Yeah, go get my son ASAP. Don't trip, he'll be here ASAP. I ain't playing no goddamn game. Get your BM back. Man, she laid up in that boy house. Nobody worrying about her. Alright, get her back. On Tracy. There's other shit to get. Let be playing when I tell y'all about that money. Y'all think this
Backstory on Kash Doll and Tracy T. The two first linked up on Instagram back in 2021. The story's kind of funny because Tracy T claims it was Kash Doll who slid into his DMs after following him first, while Kash insists it was Tracy who messaged her. Either way, the spark was instant, and the rest was straight from the streets to the studio vibes. By March 2021, they made things official, going Insta-official with videos of them vibing on a yacht in Miami, eating off the same plate, matching smiles, chilling, and basically just living in the moment. Fast forward to January 2022, Kash Doll and Tracy T welcomed their baby boy, Cashton Prophet Richardson, into the world. Then in March 2024, on her 32nd birthday, Kash Doll revealed that baby number 2 was on the way. Y'all, it was a true expanding the family moment. She even surprised Tracy T by hiding a pregnancy test behind a stack of money for his birthday. Creative, definitely giving money vibes, but also iconic. By June 2024, they welcomed their daughter, Clarity Doll Richardson. But it wasn't all sunshine after that. Following Clarity's arrival, Kash Doll began to see things more clearly, literally and figuratively. As she put it, Clarity brought clarity. The negativity, the lack of respect, the cheating, all of it had to go. And when she said goodbye, she meant it.
As far as clarity, she brought clarity, and that's why my situation that I was in, with their dad, I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she had me like, I'm not dealing with this I'm not doing.
By July 2024, Kash Doll flat out declared she was single, posting, "Single and I don't give a fuck about y'all saying I have 2 kids by him. Now I'm just a baby mama. I'm not dealing with just anything just to keep my family together." And she meant it. Meanwhile, Tracy T was more than happy about the breakup. In fact, he and Za'Darius had already had a spat in the past. After Kash Doll announced the split, Tracy made a cryptic post of his own, saying he'd be paying his kids' tuition by himself now. That comment was a direct reference to an earlier incident where Tracy went off after seeing a picture of Za'Darius around his kids, leading to a long, heated rant.
Yeah, dirty clothes, by hell, man, get the hell on. Bent ankle, leaning ass feet, not knee ass, rubbing thighs, oh man. Botch ass, man. Out of here, man. Saggy, missus. Is you pregnant or ain't? Or is you ain't? Looking at.
Now, Za'Darius wasn't having any of that. He fired back with, "Nen, Mott, when you ready to buy school clothes and go half on that tuition, let me know." That was in the past, but with this recent breakup, Tracy T threw it right back in his face, posting, "Looks like I'm gonna be paying the tuition by myself." Kash Doll wasn't about to sit this one out either. She clapped back, "Tuition and Tracy in the same sentence is something I've never seen before. I don't care who I'm not with, it will never be you, prick." Meanwhile, rumors about Za'Darius being on the DL with another man have been flying, though nothing has been confirmed yet. Some sources allege Tracy T might have had something to do with those rumors leaking. Others say Kash herself is behind the exposure because she feels hurt and manipulated by Za'Darius, who was never straightforward with her. Still, the authenticity of this news hasn't been verified, but here's what people people online are saying. One person wrote, "Za'Darius seems to have issues. He wears out his welcome real quick. He went from the Ravens to the Packers, left the Packers bitter, joined the Vikings, loved them at first, then things soured, then off to Cleveland, and now Detroit still hasn't re-signed him. The dude can't seem to get along with anyone." Another commenter added, "How much y'all want to bet Tracy T found some tea on Darius doing dirt and told on him?" And then somebody summed it up perfectly. Kash Doll couldn't see eye to eye because Za'Darius made her take off her lashes, then clowned her once he had her under his control and looking drained. Not just because she wasn't wearing makeup, but because he was sucking the life out of her. Controlling men are never where it's at. A man that changes you from who you were into who he wants you to be, that's never it. Y'all, at this point, it feels like things are spinning out of control. We don't know what's up, down, or side to side. Are they together or not? Do you believe the hype that Za'Darius might be on the DL, and that's why Kash Doll walked away? Or is this all just Tracy T spinning the block again? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And baby, check out the next video, because trust me, it's just as intense.